Yo guys, Insane Gamer 52 here, and this is all the announcements Gearbox made at PAX West about both Borderlands 4 Endgame, plus both free and paid post-launch DLC content. I'll be covering so much Borderlands 4 when the game releases, and I'm currently playing through the entire franchise on stream, so feel free to subscribe for more Borderlands content.
We're going to chat about Endgame. We've worked on this game for I've been working on it for over 6 years, since before
6
Borderlands
years.
3 even launched.
That's crazy.
We're leaving everything we've got on the field, you guys. Our team has, we've just been killing ourselves trying to make the best Borderlands game we've ever made. And I think we've done it. And I can't wait for you guys to play it. And I can't wait for day one so that I can finally get on the, on the internet and play with random people, because I only get to see what these guys do. I want to see what you guys do. So I'll be with you playing on September 12th.
Grant, let's say everyone here finished the game, they see the credits rolling.
Yeah.
What happens next?
You go through some new missions that we're going to transition you to the end game. We want you to
New missions.
learn how to get into the Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. We're calling it Ultimate Vault Hunter mode because that's the end game that we want players
Ultimate
to
Vault Hunter mode is a thing
kind of
again.
go through. And you'll have
So that's
a
New Game
mission,
Plus.
takes you through it with
Potentially
new
New Game Plus
challenges.
too.
And this is kind of like an intro to the end game that we wanted to kind of bring everybody into, because there's some lessons from the previous Borderlands that we want to make sure we get right, and we want to kind of explore those lessons and make sure that everybody
They definitely did some great
go into
things
the
and
end
some
game
things
with
that could have been
nice,
improved
and smooth
in all
transition.
previous games.
Yeah, you
So let's
worked
see if they
on
put it all
Borderlands
together.
3's endgame with Mayhem mode.
Yep.
What can we expect a little bit from in
Mayhem
terms
was
of
cool, but
flow
having to
and,
just reroll
and,
for the modifiers
kind of
sucked.
new experiences within Ultimate
We
Vault
wanted to
Hunter
focus on the player experience. The main thing that we
Improving the
learned
player
from
experience,
previous
okay.
Borderlands
Look
to
at
this
Max,
point is that
she's so
we don't want
like,
players
just,
to regrind their weapons.
at her.
So from
She works
Ultimate
like a
Vault Hunter mode
GameStop.
on, you will be using your end-game weapons and your end-game gear that you farm once. And if that's the gear that you
Farm
want to
once?
use, that's the gear you're going to take. And we're going to challenge you to take
Farm
that gear
once?
from when you get it all the way to the last Ultimate Vault Hunter rank.
And we're designing this
Is it gonna level up with
co-op
you?
in mind, with playing with other players.
Multiple
Dive
paths
into
to
that a little
progress.
bit.
Sure, absolutely.
so
Co-op. This
break
Borderlands
free
is the
in our
best
game.
co-op
We want
in
players to
the
have
game
so
in
many
existence. I
possibilities
love
to
it.
play
I love it.
together, whether it's co-op, whether it's in different modes and different ways. You can join on your player, join your friends, jump into the game with them, and be able to teleport to them, hit the challenge that you want to hit the boss you want to hit, and there's different modes.
Cross-platform.
Cross-platform, and there's different modes that you can jump in and make sure you can play
Cross-platform
with
at
each other
launch.
in the
It's
matchmaking.
Everybody
Wonderlands
has their own
might have
loot
been.
pools. You could be sharing guns.
Yep.
Was the first
Everything-
Borderlands
really
game to be
encouraging co-op.
cross-platform
Yeah,
launch.
we want to make sure that the player expression for what you want to do, there's so many possibilities, and we'll talk about them later on. There's so many possibilities and so many different activities that you can engage in, and no matter what, you can teleport onto your friends and play with them any way possible.
And we have a different leveling system. Like when you're playing the main
Okay.
game,
Different
you're
leveling, so you
your
got character
standard
levels, skill
experience.
trees,
It's
of
this
course,
gold meter
normal.
that you're filling up next to your player level in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. You can see that little gold blip there.
A little
We
gold
also
blip at
have
the bottom left
something
of
new
25.
called Specializations. Dive into that.
Yes, we've
Yeah,
seen
so,
that. We've
specializations
seen
are a
specialization
brand
level
new
up, but we
skill
don't know
tree
what they are.
that players will have
It's a
to
new skill
invest
tree.
in, like a
Oh,
kind of
so it's
a
like the
remix of what
Baddass
ranks
levels
were.
and
it's
Guardian
when
rank.
When you beat the game and you unlock specializations,
You unlock specializations.
are
Okay.
4 different play styles that players have to invest in,
So
and you gain specialization
very
points by
similar-
leveling up. And this is a separate experience pool.
Very
that
similar to the
will
Guardian rank from
accumulate
Borderlands 3.
after you beat the campaign.
Except it looks like you're just
And
putting
if
it
I
as a
switch to
point.
another
It's no
character,
random
am I gonna
rolls.
have to play through the game again to get those specializations again?
No, once you unlock specializations on one character, it is an account-wide unlock. So
Okay,
you can play
same
a brand
as
new character or play
Baddass
a
and
second
Guardian.
character or third character. They will all have specializations, and when you earn XP for that character, you'll earn XP for the specializations.
Cool,
so that
cool.
you can play with these end-game abilities at the start of the game, at the end of the game, or in the middle of the game on a second or third character.
Nice.
And as
I
you
like
can see
that.
in the screen
Yes,
here,
it's awesome.
So ordnance damage
Yeah.
now benefits from
We're
increase to
we're
gun
really
damage.
trying
Oh,
to
that's
push
really
the
cool.
different builds.
50% of
so
the increase.
with full spectrum arsenal, players can now have
Oh, okay.
ordnance damage be benefited from gun damage. So if you're
Ordnance
a gun
is,
damage build character
stuff
and you
like-
want to
they put,
specialize
like,
in
rocket launchers and
or heavy
grenades
weapons, you could
in-
want to
to
invest
one
in Brutal
category
and
called
Survivor
ordnance, and it's just
so
on
that
a
you can
cooldown system
equip
now.
the full spectrum arsenal, increase your ordnance damage so that you can use all sorts of different weaponry.
It's basically like a whole new skill tree for Endgame.
That's
It's pretty awesome.
cool.
So you
That's
said
cool.
if you want to play
I
it this
assume
way,
you can
what if I
max it
wanna
out, though,
change
right?
it up on the fly?
You can respec.
You
we
can
have a
unequip
specialization
passive
respec
skill.
Machine.
Oh,
We
you
do
can
want players to
unequip.
kind of
That's not
stick with their
respec.
specializations. So there is a cost associated with it.
Sure.
But we do want players to kind of.
It's
be able-
iridium. The cost is iridium.
but you can mix and match and play your style the way you want. We don't want to deter you from playing the way you want to play.
And what can players expect from Ultimate Vault Hunter mode? How do we
Okay.
get into that?
So after you beat the campaign,
Okay, so it's just
we'll
New
have a
Game
set
Plus.
of set
Well, there's no
missions
true
that
Vault Hunter,
players
it's just
can kind
Ultimate.
of engage in. And then when they go through those missions, they'll be faced with different boss challenges that we curated for the testing of your build. We wanted players to be able to maximize on their damage or survivability to take on some of the harder encounters that we've kind of designed for this next step of ranking up your Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
You clocking this, right? So you finish this campaign, you've got a level 50 or something, wherever you're at.
Level
your
50
end credits
or
scroll.
something.
Oh, and then you get a new mission. And there's tutorials because there's the whole robust endgame system that we want to make sure you understand and can enjoy. And
It's actually cool that they do go over the endgame because I don't think they did that
rank,
before.
We
They might have had
push you
like
to the
little
second rank
cool
and third
tips.
rank, and there's new challenges in every single rank and new replay
Oh,
missions
it's
for you
like
to kind of
OP
replay
levels.
through, figure out how to beat that tough encounter with the escalated numbers and health and damage, and use your build to try to escalate the.
Is it
Ultimate
like
Vault Hunter
OP
ranks.
levels from
What are some of
Borderlands
these
2?
challenges you're talking about? Like, what are players doing here?
You'll have to travel all through Kairos, fight certain bosses that we've curated for this experience. Some will be straight up DPS challenges, and some will test you with multiple mobs, multiple ads, and will hit you from every direction.
Right. Okay, different kinds of encounters.
Am I going to have to refarm gear?
Absolutely, absolutely not. That's one of the things that we wanted to make sure we took care of,
Okay,
which is we
so-
want to respect players' time, and we want to make sure that
like
whenever
that.
they want to play something that they want to play, they have the gear they want to do it, and they will challenge you, but you will stick with the gear you want.
So if you
and
get a
will
god
play with
roll
that gear that you
early
play
on,
with.
like, you
won't
can
have to
just
refarm it at
continue.
every single Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
Yeah, you don't have to refarm, but of course, if you're like me, you want that perfect
perfect
drop,
roll,
and you're
yeah.
going to go hunt for it, and you can absolutely farm as much as you want and get that. You'll find better and better drops. There
I'm
are,
curious
after all,
if
30 billion guns in Borderlands
base
4.
game-
There's always a better piece of loot.
If base
I should
game
point out,
loot
if you're not
also is
level
going to
50
kind
when you
of
get there, you're still,
right.
let's say you're level
Here we go.
38 or
Most
something.
people will be in their 30s when they start.
That's
when
where-
they end the campaign.
that's
Some
where
of
you
guys
usually
will
are,
grind it
somewhere in
out
the
and get max
30s.
level. Some people will be like hardcore and somehow be in the low 30s. But
But
yeah.
even when you're in the end game, you're leveling up still, and
Yes.
also leveling the
Yes.
specialization at the same
Yes,
time.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And when you do,
Wait,
when you
but
do
no,
finish the
so-
campaign, we'll let you start a new character
Right.
at level 30. So you don't have
Cool,
to. If
yeah,
you wanna
yeah, that's
just
nice that
try
they
some
allow
of the
that right
player
off the
characters,
bat.
yes. So you can start there, and yes, we got you.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah, this is the ultimate break-free kind of direction and mantra that we've practiced. We want
I
players
love
to
all
play
these
the way they
decisions
wanna
so far.
play,
I am
express
interested.
themselves. So when you beat the campaign,
there's
you
no
wanna try
way.
a new character
There's no way your
in
level
game,
like
hop in
4
with a
weapon will
buddy.
just continue leveling
you
up
can
with
do
you.
so, and you can make a brand new level 30 character. You'll have to re-explore the map. You can play it in sort of like a free roam mode, and you'll have
Okay.
to discover all the points of interest again.
Sure.
But you'll be able to kind of take on the whole game at a new difficulty on a new character. No breaks, no obstacles, no nothing.
And what else can we do in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode? There's other things going on there.
Yeah, Ultimate Vault Hunter mode has not only new bosses with different traits and different attacks, we
It's
have
cool there's
different
new bosses for it,
farming
too.
zones for players to do things, and we have
Okay.
replay missions that players can go and tackle at harder
Good.
difficulties.
I
too.
like that you can
In
replay the
addition,
missions.
We
And
have
I hope you can
different
continue
activities
replaying
on a
them.
weekly basis that players can go tackle.
Weekly activities, yep.
Yeah, that like the wild card, the weekly wild card.
Yep, let's
Yeah,
go into
so
that.
weekly
Ultimate
wild
Vault
card
Hunter,
mission
weekly
is
wild
one of the
card,
coolest
Moxxi's
things I
big
like
game
because
something.
when you complete a weekly wild card mission, you are guaranteed legendary gear, which is dope, right? Like I love that. I love knowing what I'm going for it, and then getting it because I earned it.
What else?
But that's not it. It's just one of my favorites.
That's cool.
Grant, sorry, go ahead.
We also have
Guaranteed
the
legendary.
Encore machine
Okay.
from Moxxi.
Yes.
Moxxi's
Yes,
Encore
so
machine
that's-
basically chooses a boss that is a little bit tougher, but has a higher chance of dropping the legendary that boss's specific pool drops. So when players want to farm for a boss that has the loot that they want, they would want the Moxxi's machine to kind of pick that one, and that one will be that for the week, and then you can farm that boss at basically farming it with a reform machine over and over and over, and hope that you get the special drops from it.
So this was a bit confusing in their presentation, but they did clarify in the blog post and on Twitter. So Moxxi's Encore machine will be available to rerun any boss that you've beaten and completed the mission for without save quitting or closing the game by spending a bit of iridium. And in addition to that, there will be a weekly boss that you can rerun with the machine, which will be a beefed up version with a more rewarding loot pool. And it sounds like you can also increase the drop rates by spending even more iridium.
We also have a black market.
Oh yeah, Maurice's black market's back, you guys. And check this out. Not only will it move around, but the loot you see in your game will be different than what somebody else sees this time. So invite your friends. You want, like, if
Maurice's
you get like,
Black
oh my gosh,
Market.
my Maurice's
So that's
Black
probably
Market
where
has some killer shit in it. Get people
that
in there.
Iridium
Tell
potentially?
people about it because they're going to want your loot and they'll make friends with you to get it.
Let's talk about endgame gear, since we're just touching on that right now.
It's funny that Maurice is.
Well, Endgame will force
Maurice is
players
back. He was
to want
just
to farm for the best gears, right?
He was just a little
So
dino
one of the new
side
things that
character
we're
in
Let's
three.
say motivate.
Motivate. Motivate players to farm the best gear. One of the
Sorry,
ways that they're going
that
to
was
attain
his-
that is through the firmware system. The
type,
firmware system is a
firmware.
set bonus that players will utilize to kind
Oh.
of mix and match and increase their offense or defense or utility capabilities.
They're adding
across
set
their
bonuses to
character.
Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
There's exclusive firmware and higher Ultimate Vault Hunter modes, but firmware isn't locked to a piece of gear. You can transfer it, which we'll detail in a second. But
Interesting.
firmware, you can mix
There's
and
a lot
match
to this
from 5
endgame.
different slots on your gear. And there's
We saw
bonuses
those
from having
slots.
one
Yeah.
piece,
So
2 pieces or 3 pieces. So if you wanted to, you could have 5 single
it's
set
3 and a
bonuses
2
from 5
or
different
5 different
piece
singles.
slots on your character, or you can mix and match 3-1-1. 2-2-1. There's many bonuses that you can
3-2.
Mix and match.
I think that
to kind
covers
of
everything,
promote
actually.
the build that you want to play in. So in these examples you see here, we have a gun build that favors zoom speed, accuracy,
Zoom in speed.
and,
That's
and
interesting.
fire rate, so that players can maximize their gun builds that they want.
And then here's Deadeye.
Yeah. So this is a 3-1-1
By the way, go back to that screen.
Can you go back one?
Who didn't open their bonuses here, the rewards?
Oh, no.
26 loot chests. That's where you get all sorts
26.
of gear, like
That's cool. So
cosmetics
when
for
you level up, you just
Echo
get
4, your bike, all
you
that
just get a
stuff.
bunch of
Yeah,
cosmetics.
most of the
or
mission rewards
potentially
and rewards that we
loot.
deliver to you are sent directly to the player, so that you can open them right there and there.
I like that you don't have to go into
and
the
we're
mail
not gonna
system.
reveal
That's
everything
that's
about
always
the endgame
silly.
today. There's going to be other things that you're going to discover as you're
Raid
playing
bosses,
it.
There are
raid
surprises.
bosses.
But we do have some story stuff going on. Randy,
Raid
I think
bosses.
we need
Come
some
on,
new
invincible
people.
enemies.
Yes. Let's talk about, because look. The end game's just part of the stock game, right? And
is.
you know that we love throwing stuff in there. We're not stopping. But you also know that, like, some of you guys pre-ordered deluxe or super deluxe editions that have bundled with them future DLC and future
Right?
content.
Yeah.
that's
Let's go.
Premium
What
content.
we got cooking?
So we thought now's a good time to talk about that too. Let's talk about more post-launch stuff.
Yeah, let's
outside of the
overwhelm
stuff.
people with a giant slide here.
Yeah.
Randy,
So
That's
what
a
are we
lot.
looking at?
there's
Okay,
a
so
lot
we
of
got
stuff
free
up here, right?
content.
Like right
Okay,
out
bounty
of the
pack,
gate,
free
we're
content,
dropping
bounty
some
pack,
free
story
content,
pack.
seasonal mini events, Horrors of Kairos. It's going to have some new weapons.
So
some
this
new
is- this
cosmetics,
game comes out in September.
New weather variant.
September
Because there's
12th. So
dynamic
we're gonna get
weather
free
on
from it.
Kairos. It's crazy.
Horrors of
You
Kairos,
guys haven't
new
seen
legendary
anything
weapons,
like this in a
cosmetics,
Borderlands game before.
weather,
And
which is
That's
cool.
free content. That's for everybody, whether
That's
you've
everyone.
done
So
the stuff or
that's
not. But
Halloween
our first,
season. Probably
premium
September,
content
actually.
is Bounty Pack 1. There's
Okay.
a new mission, a new boss.
A new mission?
Lots and lots of rewards
He said
tied to
A.
that one.
It
and
says
it's really,
missions.
really fun and
It's
really,
probably 2 or
really
3.
gnarly, frankly. We're going to
Legendary.
drop an
Vault
Invincible.
cards. Okay, that's cool.
And then
An
Bounty
Invincible!
Pack 2 before
Let's
the
go.
first
That means
story
there's a
pack.
raid boss in
the
Bounty
first story
Pack 1.
is a big
Oh, no, Invincible's the
campaign DLC.
free. Oh, that's Invincible
It's
Boss
awesome.
1.
It's crazy. We're going to talk about it a
Oh.
bit.
Okay, so no
maybe I'll
raid
just shut
bosses
up
at
there and let
launch.
us talk
Yeah,
about
sit
that.
down.
Yeah, I'll sit down. I'm sorry. I get really pumped about this stuff.
Mario, let's unpack that first one.
I want to go back
the
to that.
seasonal events.
I want to go
What do
back to
players
that
expect there?
later.
Yeah, sure. So seasonal mini events are back. The first one coming in October. We're calling it Horrors of Kairos. And because it comes out so soon after launch, we didn't want to make sweeping changes just yet.
Sure.
So you should expect some tweaked gameplay
Okay.
with some spooky vibes, new legendaries, cosmetics, but only for a limited time. So make sure you don't miss them.
And then invincible bosses. You can actually kill these. They're not invincible, but we call them invincible bosses because they're tough.
Invincible
They are
bosses.
tough.
And as you can see up there, there's
New boss
3
arenas,
S's.
invincible
so yes,
bosses.
multiple invincible bosses.
Multiple,
are
right?
planned
New
for,
legendary gear.
for release. They'll take place in new arenas.
For release?
All around Kairos.
For release?
They're a free download for all players, so you all get to play them.
Is that launch?
They'll use a lot of
Is
the
that a different
traversal mechanics
phrasing
that
than
we already
launch?
introduced in Borderlands 4, so new ways to play. And yeah, they live up to the Invincible name, so they're going to be tough. So I can't wait
More
to see
powerful
y'all's
enemies.
builds out there.
Ultimate Vault
And
Hunter
Sam, the
ranks
story
added
doesn't
with each
end
boss.
with
Oh,
the
that's
campaign.
cool.
You have big plans for
Big
what
plans
comes
and more
next.
stories.
Let's talk about some of these first little bits of story that people will be able to play.
Okay.
Yeah, as we
so
noted, we've got
high-level
the
boss variant and
bounty
arena, new
packs coming up,
legendary, additional
and
ultimate
these
Vault
kind
Hunter
of content
mode
is
level.
going to be familiar to anyone who played Borderlands 2. If you remember our Headhunter packs, these are
That's what it sounds like for the
story-focused
bounty
missions,
packs.
that focus on a particular character and a theme. And our first
they're
one
really
could be
short. They
focused
were
on a
like
character named
2 to 3
Rush.
missions.
Some of you may have seen in our promotional, and he's going to
Okay.
be spreading some holiday cheer.
And there's
Oh,
a ton of content in these bounty packs.
I hope there's a
Max,
lot.
Mario, do you want to kind of walk through?
I played through all the
Absolutely.
headhunters
got a
and
couple
like
mock-ups and concepts of what you can
did a
expect.
ton. Like we got through like
We love to have fun. Vault cards are
all
back
5
here.
of them.
We're super excited.
This is
to
and,
concept
like,
art, you guys.
not even a full stream.
super excited to offer some additional cosmetics for people. We've got, I think each one has 24 cosmetics. We've got
Oh, wow.
skins
Wait,
for
that's actually a lot.
characters. We've got paint jobs for gear. We've got echo
Oh,
attachments.
right. So it's
And I
just
think my
on
favorite
different
thing
types
that's
of
coming
things.
Out, each one comes with
I
a brand
really
new
like that
vehicle.
Vex skin.
Yeah.
I can
Vehicle
guess why.
skin,
And
you
the
guys.
the
Yeah.
Amon skin.
They were loved by fans in Borderlands 3, so we were so excited to bring them back. And again, they'll have daily and weekly missions, so you can unlock all those awesome
For the
cosmetics.
vault
As you can
cards.
see it
Okay,
there,
cool.
We're killing it with those cosmetics. I think they're pretty cool.
They are pretty good.
We also have 2 giant story DLCs
Hint
on
of
the
what's
way
coming.
that are kind of
They
mini
say
games in their
giant.
own right, like
I
fully
hope they
featured.
really are
Sam,
big because we're only getting
Max,
2 of them
walk us
instead of
through
4 like normal.
I'm going to throw to Max.
All right. Well, who here loves Borderlands DLC?
Absolutely, bro.
That one guy, yeah.
That one guy.
No, it really is. We're super excited to bring back, the tradition of providing, these really awesome, chock full experiences for people to dig into. It's a chance for us to experiment. It's a chance for us to explore all the cool new features from Borderlands 4 and, keep things fresh, for the longevity of the game. So, on that, there's a ton of new features. I know, Randy, there's some cool new stuff in the game.
Yeah, cool. So our one of our creative directors, Josh Jeffcoat, who I've been working on Borderlands with for 20 years, he pitched me on the story for this, and it's pretty cool. You might get to kill somebody you've really wanted to kill for a long time. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
There's no
Oh
way
my
it's
God. What you
Claptrap.
want?
Earl?
I don't know. We'll see
You get
what
to kill
happens.
Earl?
Yeah,
I don't want to kill
we,
Earl.
Our first DLC is going to be reminiscent of Guns, Love, and Tentacles from Borderlands 3.
Okay.
We are leading
I'm going to
forward
be honest,
some
that was my
fans.
least favorite of the
We are
DLCs, but it
leaning
was still a good
forward into
DLC.
Cosmic Horror. It's going to be
Oh, for
bloodier,
the theme.
darker.
Okay, sure,
and,
sure.
I mean, we might hear from like a familiar
way the game-
character or two.
The way that the
Familiar
gameplay.
and favorite, if I do say so myself. And I should, considering I am the titular character in this here DLC, otherwise known
Ellie.
as Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned.
Oh, is that the name of the first DLC?
Now, I'd like to continue interrupting this here sausage fest and introduce to you my 4th favorite writer and also voice of me. Everybody give a big howdy to Jamie Markey.
What's Ellie been up to?
Ellie has found herself a little uneasy where she is.
Okay.
She's in a spookier area, not feeling quite herself in a frozen tundra wasteland.
Similar to
And
Guns,
it's
Love,
not
and Tentacles.
only Ellie that's experiencing some strangeness. This brand new map zone is going to offer players brand new challenges, new enemies, and a ton of new gear and loot to collect. So we're super excited.
I hope
about
they're like
Yeah, and we're working on it right now.
least as
Like
big
we,
as
we
the-
pencils down on Borderlands 4, and we're like, okay, let's go, let's make this
As
stuff.
big as the
and,
previous
it's so
DLCs,
much
'cause the
fun.
Borderlands-
Like, we're really good at some of us have been working on Borderlands for 20
Borderlands
years. We're
DLCs
starting
have
to get pretty
taken
good at
usually,
it.
like,
And when we
6 to
ship
7
a
hours.
game, we really know everything about it. So that's one of the reasons why campaign DLC for Borderlands tends to be really, really great, because we are
It
cooking
is.
at all cylinders. And in addition to the campaign DLC, at the
that's 6
same
7 hours just to
time,
beat the missions.
we're launching a
Main
new
inside.
playable Vault Hunter.
Yes.
Yes.
That's an actual silhouette of this character.
Look, we didn't do it
Oh,
in Borderlands 3.
silhouette.
and some
Wait,
of you
show
guys
it.
hate
Show the
us for
silhouette.
Because some of
Yeah,
you, like
instead of new
Krieg
Vault
and
Hunters
Gage
in
were some of your
Borderlands 3, we
favorite
ended up getting
characters
new
in
skill
Borderlands
trees.
2. And you want to
Gage
see
was
what
dope.
else
I
we've
love
got
Gage.
up our sleeves. So
And we saw her
this
in Guns, Love, and
silhouette
Tentacles,
here,
actually.
This guy literally has a lot up his
So it's a
sleeves.
guy. He looks like
and,
a
I cannot
wizard.
wait to introduce him to you.
I feel like he's
we
very
are working on him
magic-based.
right now. I think just settled on his name last week, right?
Oh,
and, that's the
wow.
smallest part of the work.
Right.
I'm really excited about this character, and I think you will be too. Because of you guys, a week ago, Borderlands 4 topped, like 3 weeks before launch, it topped the charts. It was so Borderlands 4 is already a #1 game, and it's not even out yet.
I love
it's
that.
because of you guys coming with us, showing your support, and pre-ordering the game. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So because of that,
And a week ago, I noticed this. I posted about it on
the Go to
Twitter.
Glory Pack is
My
the
handle's
pre-order
at
bonus.
Duval Magic. If you're curious, if you want to see me go off the rails, follow me.
or is that part
on
of
Twitter.
the?
And
He definitely goes off the
and
rails
it was
sometimes.
astonishing to me
forget
because
that's
this,
from the-
this
the-
is the
this
only
just
incentive.
pre-order.
There's no reason to pre-order, but just to get this pack up here that's on the screen.
Weapon
what we
skin,
call the
drone
Gilded
skin,
Glory
and
pack,
one skin
which
for each
has
Vault Hunter,
some
which
new
is cool. They do
skins
look
for each of
good.
the Vault Hunters, a weapon skin,
White and
and the
gold.
drone skin. Some
looks
cool
good.
cosmetics exclusive to pre-orders, but they're cosmetics. And this is all you had to motivate you, and you did it. And you made Borderlands literally #1 game in the world before it
For a
even
bit.
launched, which is amazing. And I promised a week ago, it's like, you guys, I
believe it's been
feel like
passed now.
I think we owe you something. I think we
He
owe
did.
you
He said
something.
that on
So
Twitter.
I promised we're going to sweeten the pot. And today I'm
Okay.
going to tell you how we're sweetening the pot. We have something really, really cool. Some awesome people worked really hard to create some new stuff. So now, for all of you people that have pre-ordered,
Legendary
you don't have to do
gear.
anything. You've
And
already
a head
done it.
for all Vault
You're going to
Hunters.
get some gear, and it's
That's cool.
freaking cool gear.
Oh, the head is
It
a psycho mask.
kick-ass, cool-ass
So you get
gear.
free legendaries.
First of
Cool.
all, before I talk about
Looks
this,
like a
well,
pistol
let me tell you a little bit about the gear.
I don't know what that
we've
other one
got,
is. It could be.
There
honestly, it
is
could be anything.
an SMG.
So it's an
It's a
SMG
Mali
pistol.
1 SMG. It's a level
launcher.
1, but it's actually pretty useful at level 1. It'll
that a
actually be
grenade?
helpful even up to your first boss fight. So it'll probably be good. It'll be good even if you've got some
And
other
honestly,
gear
I
along
like
the way
that. I
between
like
start of the game to the.
just claiming
But
those,
here's
like,
what's really cool
those
about
bonuses,
it. For the
like,
rest
early
of the
on, so
game,
it's, you know,
it also
it's
makes
fine early.
fireworks happen and explosives.
That's
It's
funny.
basically like, so you'll keep this level 1 gun forever because you can only get it if you're pre-ordered, and it's the celebration machine. You're online with a friend who's having their birthday. Bring this baby
the
out.
celebration machine.
Fireworks. You want to
That's
propose
funny.
to your girlfriend in the game? Fireworks. It's awesome. It's so much fun. You'll have a blast. Now, earlier we were talking about, hey, when you complete the game, you can create new level 30 characters.
Right.
We've got a couple pieces of level 30 ordnance. We've got a level 30 grenade and a level 30
Okay.
rocket launcher.
Oh,
and
okay.
these are kick-ass. I don't
So
want
those are
to
level 30
forget the
bonuses.
details. So
Interesting.
Yes, the Sidewinder rocket launcher. It has pretty fast regen time, ammo regeneration, and relatively
because
fast
it's an
fire rate.
ordnance.
It is a pretty straightforward old school rocket launcher, but it's badass and will be immediately there for you when you start that next character at level 30.
That's cool. So what about your first character, though? Can you not get it?
Which is the Ripper grenade. It's insane.
looks
It
really
spawns extra grenades, shredding through everything. It is a very, very powerful grenade for level 30. Highly recommend it. Both the rocket launcher and the Ripper grenade come with some pretty badass God Killer firmware, which you'll figure out what that is. But
God
it's awesome.
Killer. That sounds like if it's a named
And
enemy,
that's
it's gonna do
baked into
extra
those level
damage.
30s. And then
That's my
I think
guess.
the coup de grace is a unique, legendary, level 50, peak level.
Oh, so that's the max.
Rifle.
Level 50 is
that
the
guy
max.
right there, you're going to have that before you even start. It's waiting for you at Endgame. And it fucking kicks ass. This fucking gun is so badass.
Level 50 is the level cap confirmed.
You're going to shred with it. So it'll get you right going on
That's
Endgame.
dope. That's a lot of pre-order bonuses
and
now.
The other thing, too, about that, we're also going to throw in this Psycho Head. So every Vault Hunter can wear the Psycho Head. It's a customization, so it's not just the gear, it's also that. So that's a free added gift for everybody that's
Sweet.
pre-ordered.
That's dope.
I can't stop you from pre-ordering now if you do want to get in on this, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, but this is a gift to show everybody our thanks for making Borderlands #1 before we've even launched. Thank you guys so much. Grant, can you go get one of those guns?
I got it right here, Randy.
No.
Okay, so,
it's going to
last
have a
time
blue light.
when Grant and I were
A
at
light
PAX
blue
East, some of
light
you guys
coming
caught
out of
teasing
it.
something. I don't wanna be
Pearl.
a tease.
He said Pearl.
Grant's been working hard. Also, like some of the other folks have been
Or he
working
said
so hard.
purr, and
Jasper
he's like,
Foreman
did I
and
say
Neil
purple?
Johnson back home. These guys, the reason why you're getting that pack and the reason why this game is so solid is because of these guys. Lawrence Nash has been helping out with the production on that. These guys are badasses, and the team of
It's
people
gonna
who
have
surround
the
them make this
beam coming
possible.
out of it.
But Grant here has been working overtime, working late on Fridays because turn that gun over and move it a little bit. I don't know if that means anything to anybody, but the skin looks a little pearlescent, wouldn't you say?
Yo, they did it!
Pearlescents are back. Pearlescents are back, baby. Pearlescent.
Oh, let's
and
go.
it's because of Grant and the guys on his team. And listen,
So wait,
it's
that,
not going
was
to be
that
easy.
not
The
originally
droplet rates
planned?
for when they can drop, it's less than 1%. So if
Sure.
you get one of these, you're lucky.
So
You're
Pearlescent
lucky.
is a
But they're
rank
they're
above
going
legendary.
In the game. So let's see where.
was not in Borderlands 3 or
around when Bounty
Wonderlands.
Pack 2 launches,
Bounty-
which is in Q1 2026. That's when the Pearlescents will be added to the game.
Oh,
and
there's no
anyone,
pearls on
it's free for all.
launch.
Go for it. Go for it. Pearlescents added to Borderlands 4.
And that's,
Amazing.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you all.
Oh, it said free
Give
content,
him a round of
Pearlescent
applause.
Rarity.
That was
Okay, so that's a
fantastic.
free
Hey, you know
content.
what?
So the first free content is you're getting the new legendary, new cosmetics, new weather, and it's like a Halloween event, Tours of Kairos. That's really cool. Bounty Pack 1, which is the first. Oh, it's got 2 stars next to it. Included in Deluxe and Super Deluxe. Bounty Pack 2 is not. Why is Bounty Pack 2? That's weird. It doesn't have the stars on it. But anyways, we got new missions and boss, single boss. But new missions, so it's probably like 2 or 3 missions, similar to the Headhunter packs. New legendary gear. Vault cards are coming back with 24 cosmetics, 4 pieces of re-rollable gear. Oh, that's actually really cool. So you can keep re-rolling it until you get your perfect stats. I like that. 1 Vault Hunter style, an Echo drone skin, and a vehicle. Okay. And then Invincible Boss is coming. High-level boss variant and arena. New legendary weapons. Additional Ultimate Vault Hunter mode level. So that's really cool. So we're getting potentially our first raid boss. It does say Invincible Boss 1, which makes me think that it's not launched with any raid bosses, but that will be the first raid boss released, similar to when they did the takedowns for Borderlands 3. All right, and then so that's all this year. So that's those 3 things from September through December, and then Q1 of next year, starting January, February, March. Actually, it's probably what those 3 are. It's just those 2. So January, February, March is going to be Bounty Pack 2. It's going to have new missions and boss. Again, same thing. Multiple, probably 2 or 3 missions. Maybe more. Maybe 4 or 5, 6. I wouldn't expect more than like 4 though, really. And a boss. Oh, that's just assuming if they're like the previous ones. And then new legendary gear and a vault card with 24 more cosmetics and 4 more pieces of rerollable. You get a player skin, an Echo drone skin, and a vehicle. And that is when Pearlescents are releasing, which is dope. So next year, so sometime probably in January, we're going to be getting our Pearlescents. So that's really cool. And then we're also going to be getting Story Pack 1, which is Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. You get a new Vault Hunter, which he looks like a wizard, or like almost like a witch doctor kind of thing. New main story missions, new map zone, new side missions, new legendary gear, new cosmetics, 4 Vault Hunter heads and styles, 4 weapon skins, 2 vehicle skins, 3 Echo 4 drone skins and attachments, 1 Echo 4 frame. Okay, and that is included with the deluxe edition, the super deluxe, which is really cool. And then past that, we're going to be getting bounty packs 3 and 4, story pack 2, and more invincible bosses, multiple, and more. So that's really cool. So that is the first half a year. That's the first 6 months of content. Okay, so for the first 6 months, that's a decent amount of content. You know, it's almost one per. I mean, if you include the launch of the game, that's September. So we'll say October for Horrors, November for Bounty Pack, December for Invincible Boss, January for Bounty Pack 2, February for the Story Pack, and then more past that. That's 1 per month, you know? So that's pretty cool that they're kind of like giving us a good amount of things, including the free content. Pearls are back, which is dope. There's also going to be weekly Big Encore Boss, weekly Wildcard Mission, and Maurice's Black Market Machine, which is really cool. Overall, very, very excited for Borderlands 4. That is going to be incredible. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. September 12th cannot come soon enough. If you guys are also excited for Borderlands 4, feel free to subscribe. We are playing Borderlands 3 multiple times a week. We went through the entire franchise. We're up to Borderlands 3. We have 2 weeks to go until Borderlands 4, and I think we're going to like just barely make that cutoff. I did some math. I ran the numbers, and we should barely be able to make it through all the missions, all the side missions, all the DLC as well. for Borderlands 3 before 4 comes out. So that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. And then we'll absolutely be covering Borderlands 4 after launch. So feel free to stick around for that. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a thumbs up. And feel free to subscribe for more in-depth guides and entertaining content in the future.